Greetings. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Just wait a few minutes and let some people come onto the live. Those who will come will come. Those who will watch later will watch later. Yes. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday, right? It's Thursday. Today is Thursday. Pretty sure today is Thursday. Yeah, so wholeness to you all, to each of you. I want to share some information with all of my social media family connections. I'm pretty sure I'll I'll take this video, right, and I'll post it to all my social media platforms. But I came to Facebook because I feel like this is the platform, this is the place where this announcement needs to be broadcast to start with, because most of the people here on Facebook are the people who I engage with for the most part as it relates to this subject matter. So yes, wholeness, whoever you are, I think I have one whole viewer, so thank you for being here. If you can't stay, I understand. Just maybe you can find some time to come back and view the broadcast, view the live, and I appreciate your feedback. So yeah, I'll just wait a few more moments to see if we'll get some more people in here. I guess I could have had some music playing. It has been a long day for me. I don't know about you, where you are, what you might have had going on today, but I tell you what, as it relates to my job and where I work, it was pretty intense today, and I anticipate the intensity to continue, maybe even heighten over the weekend. So just something I want to share. I do want to talk a little bit about astrology, what's going on in the planets, what type of energy and vibration we are all engaged with right now, whether you know it or not. Of course, most people know it's Aries season, right? We're in Aries season. Aries kicked off on March 21st. It'll last through April 19th. Aries is a fire sign. Fire, fire, fire. Hot. It's a cardinal sign. Cardinal energy is forward moving energy. Each sign is either cardinal, mutable, or fixed. Yep. Those are the three. Wait. Yep. Cardinal energy, fixed energy, or mutable energy. Aries energy is cardinal energy. Cardinal meaning forward moving, meaning action. Aries is all about action. It's all about getting stuff done. Aries brings the energy of adventure, right? Aries are usually very courageous people. If you know an Aries, maybe you have Aries somewhere in your chart. Well, that manifests as courage, versatility. Aries are very passionate people. So we're all, even though we're not, like, I'm not an Aries, I'm a Scorpio. So no matter what your sign is, we're all engaging with that Aries for momentum moving energy. So it's important for all of us, those who would like to tap into that energy and utilize it for your greater good. Yeah, that's what's going on. And that this time of the year, some see this as the new year, right? People are moving forward, making plans, making announcements, releasing new products. You'll see a lot of forward momentum moving action going on around this time of the year. Aries is ruled by the planet Mars. We also have some very strong Mars energy right now, because Mars is, I think, is in Aquarius. I know it was in Aquarius yesterday. I should have checked before I came live. But yeah, there's radical shifts. There are a lot of radical shifts going on, maybe in your personal life, definitely in mine, and as well as not just on the individual level, but collectively. There is a lot of that energy in the atmosphere. So knowing that, right, we should all take that information and use it to our benefit, right? Use it to bring balance into our life, right? So wherever you're going, whatever you do, be cautious of that radical, forward-moving, action-oriented energy. So you'll want to balance that out, right? You'll want to be cautious, be aware of your surroundings, pay attention to what's going on so that you can make those necessary adjustments to not only protect yourself, but protect your home and your family. So it's always good to know, right? Knowing is, like I said, I like to say, knowing is half the battle. So in addition to that forward momentum energy that we're all feeling, this is also, of course, the year 2022, and 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. And 6 is a very emotional, it carries a very emotional vibration. 6 is about the mother. It's about the caretaker. 6 energy is about those people who are devoted, those people who serve, right? 6 is also I want to talk primarily about your family members, relationships, health, and emotions. Those are 3, I think, of the biggest things that we're dealing with during this 6th vibrational year. I know definitely me personally have been experiencing it on a major level, right? We all need to take those things into consideration, and it's time to implement those routines in our life, right? To care for ourselves, to better care for ourselves, to make sure we are not only taking care of everyone else, right? This is one of the pitfalls, one of the shadow sides of that 6 energy, of that caretaker, of that mother, of that nurturer. They tend to often neglect themselves, right? We're so busy taking care of other people that we neglect to take care of ourselves. So it's important, it's vital, it's essential for all of us. And mothers are not just females, right? Mothers are not just females. Mothers are not just people who, not just people, right? People. Mothers are not just humans who birth babies. Everyone carries that motherly energy, right? We live in a duality. Everyone has masculine energy. Every one of us have feminine energy. So there is a mother within all of us. There is a father within all of us. So you don't have to be a mother to work with this energy. You don't have to be a female to work with this energy. We all have it. So it's essential for us mothers, us caretakers, to find balance, right? Take care of yourself. Disconnect if you need to. Don't answer the phone if you need to. There are a lot of people, a lot of us are dealing with health issues because 6 rules that vibration, health, wellness, and just finding balance in your serving, finding balance in your doing. So I'm kind of gearing up towards the primary reason why I'm sharing today. I'm sharing for a lot of reasons. I want to just connect with you guys, and thank you for following me. I don't really like that word, but nevertheless, that's what people use, right, when it comes down to these social media platforms. I really appreciate you for taking the time to check in with me, and I'm grateful and honored at the thought that something I may share, say, or do as I express myself is of benefit to you and it enhances your life. That's the goal. That's the primary goal. So thank you for being here. What do I want to talk about? Am I ready to let's see, how long have I been? I don't have a timer. Yeah, so considering this Aries forward momentum energy that we're all feeling so intensely. Considering that, right? When you talk about moving forward and taking action, typically for the most part, that usually means you're doing something new. You're doing something more of something. You're moving forward with your plan. You're adding to your resume. Typically, that's what that represents, right? For me, that's how I see it anyway. That's what that manifests as. Aries, forward momentum, moving, adventurous energy typically manifests itself as someone being productive or doing more. Well, for me, for me personally, I am taking those energies that are present right now and looking within myself, right? We're all individuals. We're all walking this journey as individuals, right? And it's important to know yourself, right? To know yourself, take note, take inventory of what's going on, take inventory, take note of what you're doing, your list, right? We all have a list. It's important to take note of those things and make adjustments. Typically, again, Aries for moving momentum energy means doing more, accomplishing more. And, but for me, and this situation, in this moment in my life, as it relates to my health, right? My time, my emotional and mental well-being. Like I've been taking these energies, evaluating everything. And honestly, for me personally, it has put me in a place where I am going to, or I am doing less. Because for me personally, I don't want to get too deep into my dreams, my goals, my visions, and all this stuff. It's just that there are several things that I'm passionate about. And for years, I've spread myself thin and done a lot of a little bit of nothing, honestly. Now, I don't want to come across as being too negative. I'm not beating myself up. I am just evaluating, right, myself. And that's something that I take pride in doing. I've done that for years. Self-examination, checking myself, checking my motives, checking my intentions, right? And this is a really, really transparent moment right here for me, guys. So I want to talk about Juneteenth. Juneteenth is one of the many things that I'm passionate about and that I enjoy sharing about. I enjoy sharing information about the descendants of Africa, right? Dark people, colored people, melanated people, the offspring of Africa, black people, like all these labels, right? But we know, we all understand what I mean when I say that there are a people, not only in this country, not only in my town, not only in this on this continent, all over the globe, people of color have experienced just so many atrocities. And I'm excited about people learning why. I'm excited about that. People celebrate Juneteenth in a lot of different ways, right? And my focus for Juneteenth, my focus for bringing awareness to who we truly are, is really centered around who we were before we were enslaved, right? It's a lot to dive into. I've been enjoying diving into it. And honestly, Juneteenth has been something that has been both a pain and a pleasure. It's a pleasure, but it's also been painful because throughout these years that I've been involved, it's always been something just really, really intense going on in my personal life. But I'm grateful for having the strength to press through and still see some results, still see the message being shared, still witnessing people being hopefully inspired about who they are and finding more pride and love for themselves, regardless of how the world treats us or how the world treats you. So I had to really check my motives. Like, why? Not only do we need to, I think all of us ask ourselves, like, what? Number one, take inventory of your to-do list. Now I'm speaking of me. This is what I've been doing. I had to take inventory of my to-do list and evaluate the why. Evaluate the situation. Take a look and see how things have been going. How have things been unfolding as it relates to my to-do list? And I had to search my heart, right? And really, really seek a deeper truth and be honest with myself as regarding the why. Why are you doing this? Why are you working so hard on this? Initially, definitely because of the passion that I have for sharing, for increasing people's awareness about our real history, right? About our true, royal, rich history. You know, the world needs to hear more about that. But once I really began to evaluate myself and look into my why, look into my motive for doing Juneteenth, I had to really, excuse me, so, yeah, I had to really, really look and really, really acknowledge. In the beginning, yes, it was about my passion. It was about my passion to share, right? To encourage, to uplift people of color. And then, honestly, right, I had to really, really be honest with myself. Yes, it's definitely because of my passion, but there's this part of me that I think all of us have. We want to accomplish things, right? That's the society that we live in. You know, we all want to have these accomplishments, right? We, regardless of how humble we appear to be or how humble we try to be or how humble people think we are, we all have that desire to be seen. We all have the desire to be heard, right? We all have that desire for an applause, for a attaboy, for, we that's there. We, all of us have that. Some of us have a better balance with it. So as I've been evaluating my to-do list, when it comes down to Juneteenth, in combination with evaluating myself and the why and my motive, I also have to take into account my personal health and well-being, right? My emotional health, my mental health. And I also had to take into account how the people respond, right? If I'm doing this for the people, if I'm, working hard on bringing this festival, this celebration, this acknowledgement of us and who we are in our culture, if I'm excited about bringing this to the people of my community, and the response isn't there, and people aren't engaged, if that's not happening, then who am I really doing it for? Am I just doing it for myself? Am I just doing it for an applause? Am I just doing it for an atta girl, for a pat on the back, for recognition? So after evaluating all of those things, after coming to having checking myself, evaluating myself, being honest with myself, I have come to the conclusion and made the decision that I will not be hosting or overseeing a Juneteenth festival for 2022 from my area. I'll definitely be doing something virtually. I'm working on revising that. I do want to share. That is my heart. That is my passion, is sharing the information, right? But as it relates to overextending myself, pleading with people, begging people, to get involved and to be engaged, I don't have that energy anymore on any level of my life, not just Juneteenth. I am no longer of that mind frame. I am releasing myself from pleading with anyone, from beckoning anyone. I don't plan on ever saying again in my life, I don't plan on ever saying, subscribe to my YouTube page. Will you subscribe to my YouTube page? will you share my video? I don't plan on ever saying that again, because you know what? Those people who want to subscribe, they'll subscribe. Those people who want to share, they'll share. You know, same thing for Juneteenth, for my sharing, for my YouTube page, for anything that I'm doing. I will send the invitation. I will share whatever it is, and let things unfold as they should. You know, the people who should be there will come. And if no one comes, if no one is there, I'm there, and I'm loving what I'm doing. And that is the absolute most important thing for me and my life experience moving forward. Making sure that in every moment of my life, that in every experience, that in everything I do, that I'm fully present, that I'm fully engaged, and doing, being, expressing all that I am, right? Regardless of who's there. You know, it's important for all of us to, well, for those of you who this resonates with, do as you will with this information. I'm just sharing. I'm just sharing where I am with this, specifically with Juneteenth. But again, that, what am I calling this? What is this? What is this? This is me finding balance and having a new level of awareness and peace about who I am, about what it is that I love, about what it is that I want to be doing, that I will be doing, that I am doing, and my why. My motive, my intention is to be myself, be my authentic self, express myself, and be creative. I'm excited about doing that. I'm excited about having the courage to stop. I'm excited about finding the courage to stop. I'm grateful to have found the courage and the strength to say no. I am grateful and thankful to find the courage and the strength to say, I quit. Yeah. And I'm excited and grateful to have the level of awareness to learn how to be. You know, we live in a society where we are conditioned to accomplish these things. We've been programmed to live in such a competitive society, and competition breeds greatness. I'm not saying don't be competitive. I'm not saying don't push yourself. I'm saying be conscious and be aware of your motives and take inventory and take care of yourself. Sometimes in taking care of yourself, it means doing less. Sometimes in taking care of yourself, it means delegate. If there's no one there to delegate to, then just trust God. Just trust God. Pray, release, and trust God. And be. And breathe. Yeah. Be and breathe. Yeah. So that's where I am. My apologies for, I guess I should have texted some people to let them know about this announcement before I made the announcement, but I will do that. Thank you to those people that I've been talking to, that I've been having conversations with about Juneteenth. Thank you so much for engaging with me. Thank you for encouraging me. Thank you for being willing to play a part. I appreciate you so much, more than you ever know. Brittany George, aka back in the day Brittany Jeter, all the way from Virginia. She's a native of Lawrence County. One of my forever family, friend, sister, love in God and Christ, angels. Brittany, thank you for your donation. Brittany was the first person to go to Eventbrite. I posted an Eventbrite link about Juneteenth on my birthday. And, thank you to the people who shared the Eventbrite link. Thank you so much. Thank you to those who shared. Thank you to those who have inquired. Listen, if there's any one of you who want to take this on and head it up and organize it and oversee it and make it happen, please let me know. I will send you everything I have. We can leave the Eventbrite page up and I'll transfer it to you if that's possible. If there's anybody that wants to do that, that would be phenomenal. I will be celebrating at somebody's Juneteenth this year. I'm just not sure where. But yeah, it's time for release. It's time for balance. It's time for more self-evaluation. It's time to check our motives and use this Aries forward momentum energy to move forward and do what's best for you. Sometimes doing what's best for you means doing less. This is true. So that's what I want to share. I will not. Oh, Brittany. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Brittany. You mean the world to me. You just have no idea how much you bless me, how much you encourage me. And thank you for your donation. The first person to engage with the Eventbrite link and make a donation and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be sending that back to you. And maybe I'll come to Virginia and celebrate Juneteenth with you guys. I don't know where I'll be. If you want to recommend a really amazing Juneteenth experience for me to join this year, please DM me, inbox me, or put the link below. But again, I'm practicing self-care. Girl, we love. Yes. I'm practicing self-care. Checking myself, checking my motives, checking my intentions, saying no, saying, that's where I am. I wanted to share that again with you guys here on Facebook. And again, thank you to everyone who's been engaged with me regarding this. I appreciate you. But for the most part, we have this forward momentum moving Aries energy that we all should tap into. Take this forward moving momentum, fire, passion that Aries is bringing, and be courageous about your life. Be courageous about your emotions and finding balance in those areas of your life. It's okay to stop. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to disengage. Doing what's best for you takes precedent over everything. Because if you're not here, if you're not well, you can't help anyone else, right? So yeah, that's what I have. I got some other things to do. I'm excited about being creative. And if anybody is in need of any ideas, I have tons of ideas that I've been trying to do on my own for a long time. That I'm just like, no more. So if you're in need of some ideas, if you would like for me to share some of my ideas, maybe you want to take one of these ideas and go develop it and make it happen, I have plenty to share. I have plenty of ideas to share, but I'm letting a lot of stuff go. Taking care of me and doing the things that I love to do. And that's being creative, writing, expressing myself, writing music, sharing my experience, and completing the documentary about my life, which is pretty much about religion. If you missed it, I did share. Excuse me, y'all. Hey, T.O. Hey, my Scorpio sister. Excuse me. So yeah, I did share about a documentary that I'm working on a while back on my Facebook page. And the documentary is about my experience with religion, about how I came from being a sinner in the world into the church. Listen, I was on fire for Jesus. Let me tell you. I was an on fire Christian. I'm so grateful for that experience. I'm so grateful for all of the people in my life that played a huge part in my spiritual growth and evolution. Had it not been for Christianity, had it not been for Jesus, had it not been for the church, right, I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't be who I am now. That was a huge part in my experience. I came through the church, and I'm no longer religious. I'm no longer a Christian. I no longer profess that religion. I don't claim any religion. So I'm finishing up a documentary about that, and it's called "You Brought Me Out," the story of a Black woman. Oh, no. Whoa. I wish I can't edit that out. So it's called "You Brought Me Out," the spiritual awakening of a Black woman in America. I talk about that journey from sin, from the world into the church, and out of the church into the unknown, into seeking answers beyond my Bible, into studying African spirituality, diving into, it's what I've been doing since 2009, diving into my ancestors, my ancestry. Like, how old is Christianity? How many years has Christianity been around? I started asking myself a lot of those questions. You know, science has proven that the remains of the first human on this planet was found in Ethiopia. Correct me if I'm wrong. And it was a Black woman. And so if Christianity and religion is only thousands of years old, what were my ancestors doing before Christianity? You know, if we know Jesus' birthday, and we know that humanity has been on this planet for millions of years, what did they do back then? What did they believe? What did they know? So that's what I've been doing, and that's one of my favorite things to do, is to seek more of the unknown. And I'll say this, I love Jesus. Jesus was the way I came. Jesus is the way for many of us, but there are many, many paths to the truth. And yes, Jesus is a very, very important symbol, a very, very important way, very, very vital. I mean, it's a lot of people, including myself at one point in my life, it saved my life. Christianity, salvation. Hey Trey, hey, love you, my godson. yeah, I'm so grateful for that journey, that experience. And I'm excited about sharing more about that and my path of evolution, the path that I've taken on my spiritual journey. Yes, so yeah. So, yep, look out for that. And yeah, take care of yourself. Find balance. It's okay to stop doing things. It's okay to say no. It's okay to change your mind. It's very important to check your motives, check your intentions, find out why. Because since this is such a highly emotional year, our physical health is so very important. Our emotional health is so very important. Our mental health is so very important. And in order to take care of those things, in order to take care of yourself, and I'm just going to speak for me, in order to take better care of myself, in order to find balance and more harmony and more peace in some areas of my life, I've taken my to-do list and, you know, some things had to go. Some things had to go. And again, lastly, I'll wrap it up for those who may just be joining the broadcast. Juneteenth is one of those things on that list. I'm so grateful for my experience in bringing the festival to my area. It's been a beautiful thing. It's been a blessing. It's been, I'll never forget it. Just life-changing experience for me. So I'll be celebrating with someone this year. I'm not sure who, but we'll talk about it later maybe. Again, if you have some suggestions, if you're having a nice festival in your area, let me know and maybe I'll come celebrate with you guys. So I'm signing off. Y'all know me, I get on here and I get to going and I'm babbling and running down the rabbit trail. So take care of you. You matter. You are the most important person in your life. You are the most important person in your life. I'm going to say it again. You are the most important person in your life. So take care of you. It's okay to say no. It's okay to stop. It's okay to cancel. It's okay to change your mind. Take care of your mental health, take care of your emotional health, and most importantly, take care of your physical health. Let's change the way we eat, change the way we think, and let's change the way we treat each other. I'm going to go because I'll keep going. Love you.